And are some people inherently bad? And what he says about that. So if you can play this.
Do you think if a Sammy, if a Michael, if a Frank, if a Leonetti had your parenting and your upbringing, meaning your parents, your mom and dad, do you think they would have gone straight? Or do you think it's in them to say, no, I'm still going to do the shortcut? What do you think?
It's a little hard to say about the people you don't know. So let me tell you about Michael, because I know Michael the best. There's no doubt that if Michael had the right direction and the right parenting, he'd have been a very successful, legitimate, something important. Decent guy, respected his father, which is a good thing, except it was the wrong father to respect, right? And I'm going to guess on the others, just what I know of. I think there are a few people that are genetically, inherently bad, evil, even. But most people are shaped that way by circumstances. I think I could have gone the other way if my parents kept me in Brooklyn. And I mean, I hope I wouldn't have. I hope something else would have stopped me, but there's a chance I could have gone in the other direction. So when I prosecuted people, there was always a sense of empathy for them. So they were quite human. I mean, they were human people. Some of them were... Gotti was a guy who liked killing. There's something sinister and sadistic about John Gotti.
You believe that?
I know that.
How about Sammy?
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know. Don't know.
What do you think about what he had to say?
I don't know. I think he looked gay when he was... I don't know. He was fucking mouth up in the air. I don't know what the fuck.
You're not a fan of Rudy?
I'm not a fan of Rudy. No.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Rudy. Listen, I'm not against cops and prosecutors. I'm against when you think what you did is harmless. You're an Italian. He's an Italian, I would assume, right? What you did to your own kind on many occasions, you have no flaws. Your mom and dad was perfect. Depending on their upbringing, that's an insult to me. My upbringing was impeccable from my family. I'm the total opposite of what they were. And I don't think so. I think I got a good side. And I think I got the good side from them. But when you sit down and you make judgments like that, I don't know. Of course, he don't know me from a fucking hole in the wall. So he can't really make a proper decision. He actually says nice things about Michael. Michael must have paid him off to say these fucking things. But he said some nice things about Michael. But I don't like...
Racketeers have money.
Yeah. Racketeers have money. So he's looking at a racketeer. So anyway, what I was going to say is that the part of saying he looked up to his father, that's a good thing. But not that father. So he's knocking his father. So I don't think that's a good thing to even say. If you liked him and he did a good thing and he said a good thing, I think Sonny was a good thing, a good father, in a good way. In a different way, he was a gangster. He was the ultimate type of gangster. He didn't instill anything negative in a way. I think he instilled that he loved them in his way. I don't think I instilled anything negative to my son and my daughter. I probably did, in our way. Maybe your mother and father, or your mother and father and put something in your mind in a way, and we're going to blame them because you're not 100% like he wants you to be. I don't buy that. Now, there's a lot of things your mother and father teach you that are wrong, but they mean well. There's a difference. He don't understand that. They'll tell a girl what to do. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe it won't work for them. But they meant well. Now the times change. So it may not work out well for the girl or the guy or whatever. But when you get into families and you talk about families and things like that, each person is an individual. Nobody does exactly like their mother and father teaches them. Nobody does.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.